Good afternoon. My name is Jayden Martin Renaud, and I'm currently an 8th grade student at Garfield Middle School and a former student of Mr. Speck. Mr. Speck is a great teacher at our school and brings a lot of flavor to teaching. He makes science fun and exciting while still keeping the activities focused on learning. He creates activities that provide opportunities for students to learn in ways that make you think about science differently. He makes students feel that science is about discovering whole new worlds of information. Students see science as fun and interesting, and kids look forward to being in his class. I loved his class because I got to explore and be creative and still learn a lot about science. Along with being an excellent teacher, Mr. Speck also cares about each student, never failing to make someone's day with a good joke if they're down. I'm honored to be chosen to introduce such a wonderful teacher. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Speck.
Thank you all. See, comes off the podium. I'd like to thank the Golden Apple Foundation of New Mexico for this beautiful honor. You know, it's a strange thing as a teacher to get an award, especially since there's so many people, both inside and outside this room, that deserve more recognition than I do. If I get any award, it's only because I'm privileged to be supported by such an outstanding group of people. Chief among those, of course, is my beautiful wife, Megan, who's always supported me. I remember Megan's words of encouragement when I first started telling her that her husband, the math teacher, was going to start all these big STEM projects, high-altitude ballooning, fly to the edge of space, etc. So looks at me and says, how's that going to help him learn math? So I said, I'll show her. I'm going to seek out mentors like the Golden Apple Scholars Program taught me to do so many years ago. Plug. And so I did, and I found a group of educators who actually were doing big STEM projects, and that's the APS Leadership Program. And so I did, and I've been so grateful to get outstanding support by an amazing group of educators, specifically Major Larry Zentner, Major Mark Hendricks, and Master Sergeant Chuck Newman. I remember telling Larry my plans and telling him I wanted to do all these things, and he says, didn't you say you taught math? And so thank you to my principal, former principal, David Lynch, who actually let me teach science. You know, throughout my career, I've tried to be effective and impactful in the classroom and basically do lessons that I would have wanted to do myself, which is kind of why I became a teacher in the first place. And it was I did these big STEM projects because I thought that was the best way to go about doing that. And I've been so grateful for these outstanding working relationships that I've had, but they've been eclipsed by the luminescent students like Jayden that I've had the privilege to teach for way too many years so I just want to let you know that I'm grateful to them because they constantly challenge me and remind me that awesome is a perishable adjective. And so I have the obligation to them and to you to continue earning this honor. Thank you.